got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do.
This is for the Rock Island pump shotgun. Hello, and welcome back again to Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. The only place in Montana that will take you out shooting guns out in the middle of nowhere. So before I get started here on the Rock Island the VRPA-40, I want to tell you what Montana John's all about. Montana John's is in Kalispell, Montana. I take people shooting guns here, and I supply 6 guns, ammunition, the eye protection, ear protection, all metal reactive targets, all hands on. You load your own guns, magazines. It's a lot of fun, and I supply pops and drinks, adventures afterwards. I give you a really cool Montana John's Outdoor Adventure t-shirt. There's a link in every video of mine to my website if you want to book an adventure. So if you want to book an adventure and go shooting guns out in the great outdoors of Montana, out in the middle of nowhere, get a t-shirt, take your picture, and we go check out some 1,000-foot canyons, like 700-foot waterfalls. You might see deer, bear, elk, moose. You never know what you'll see out in the great outdoors of Montana. So, like I said, there's a link to my website in every video. So, what I'm going to talk about today is I'm pretty much the only guy who's figuring out these Rock Island VR60s, the VR80s, the VRBP-100, and the VRPA-40 pump. That's what we're going to talk about in this video today. We're going to talk about the Rock Island VRPA-40 pump. I know you guys are having a problem with that, and I figured it out with my VR60. And what you're having a problem with is, I do not have one. I was going to ask my friend to borrow his. His is fixed now. He had a problem. When you rack the pump back and forth with no magazine, right? No magazine in it, it functions flawless. So when you hit the release, no problem with your VRPA-40. So the VRPA-40, you pull the slide back, no problem, right? Soon as you put the magazine in, what happens? Soon as you put that magazine in, it is really stiff. And I'm watching a lot of videos on YouTube where these guys who are really good gun guys are fighting really hard to function and rack that slide back, or rack the pump back. And I got it figured out. Simple fix, no gunsmithing. You don't have to take it to a gunsmith. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to do this. So remember, right now, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and click the like button, because this is going to be a cool video. I'm showing you how to fix your gun for free. This works with the Rock Island VR60, the VR80, the VRBP-100 bullpup, but we're talking about the VRPA-40 pump Rock Island. Everybody's having problems with ejections, and obviously with the pump you're not going to have any problems if you're doing it manually. But what you are having a problem with is the magazine is riding on your pump, your bolt in here, your bolt group. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. Real simple fix. You guys have the simple fix out of all the guns, all the VR series. So, and I'm going to show you what lubrications to use, what oil, greases, and stuff to use that work like a charm. I mean, they work excellent. So I hope you're going to stick with me on this and learn some really cool things. I've been around guns almost 50 years. I'm going to be 54 this year. And I'll show you some really cool tips here on this gun. So, people are having a problem when you put the magazine in. I talked to a guy down at the gun store by my house here. He's like, I watched your videos on your VR-60 and what you did to the magazine. He's like, my gun works fine until I put the magazine in. Well, I'm going to tell you what the problem is. On your magazine, you have two little ears that stick up right here and right here, okay? So you're going to take your file, you're going to go, I went to Harbor Freight and I bought a little file kit, see? And I take this nice little file like this here. So I got this file. Comes on a little plastic handle. It's pretty nice. It's a metal file though. And this kit was like $5 or $4 at Harbor Freight. And what I do is I right on top of here, when you pump your gun back, the bolt group is riding on this. So you're going to want to file this down. And you're going to take that ear off. It's a little bit. If you look at your magazine, I know you're going to see silver. You will see silver. If you bought a 9-round magazine and you look at your 9-round magazine and compare it to this one, there's no wear right here. Zero wear. Therefore, your bolt group is riding on the tabs of this magazine, the factory magazine, not the after-round magazine. This is not a clip. This is a magazine. So, your magazine needs to be slightly filed down until you can. The nice thing about the pump is you could file the magazine down. You could take your file. I'm going to try and get this on video. File it down right across these two ears, or you can go across this side and do it, and this side. This one doesn't need to be filed down anymore. And when you file them down like this, they're not going to stick up anymore for the bolt to hit or ride on. It's like putting the emergency brake on or putting your foot on the brake to stop your vehicle. So when you go to pull back, your gun can't eject the round right. So the spent shotgun shell. So you file this down like that, file it down like that. It doesn't take a lot. And when you do that, you're going to have a gun that doesn't even know the magazine's in it anymore, just like it's out. So when you take your magazine out, rack your pump back a few times. I guarantee it runs real smooth. As soon as you put the magazine in, it runs rough. Why? Even with the loaded magazine pressed down with your rounds in, you could see where I filed it. Now this magazine, where's my other magazine that's in my gun. This magazine here, I didn't even really have to file it down. Because for some reason, this one's not as tall, but this one is. It did affect my gun functioning a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. This one really put the emergency brake on, or put the brakes to my gun functioning. So the aftermarket one, look at that. Like I said, this has, through my semi-automatic, this has probably about 100 rounds through it now, and you can clearly see there is zero wear. Even on the side of the magazine, there's zero wear. And this one, this comes in and out a lot. This is my, believe it or not, this gun right here is my everyday carry. When I go out of my house every day, this goes with me in my vehicle every day. So does my handgun. So, how do you fix your, the pump shotgun, the Rock Island pump shotgun with the magazine? All the magazines are equal. So I have it right here. I wrote it down on Word, so I went on Word document and printed it out. The Rock Island, the VR60, the VR80, the VRBP-100, the VRPA-40 pump, where we're talking about the pump right now, they all take the same magazine. They're all the same mag well. So the magazine well is the same on all of them. So therefore, they take the same magazine. And they're all having the same problem because of the magazine is part of the problem, and so is the spring. But we're just talking about the pump shotgun right now. So, my buddy down the sports shop or the sporting goods store where he sells guns, he went and filed it down. I haven't talked to him yet, but I've talked to somebody else. I just talked the other day. They filed their magazine down, and now their gun works fine. The cool thing is, I'm driving down the road with my son, and I put a video up about a month ago on this one, and another couple months ago, I put up 2 videos on this. I put part 1 and part 2, and people are calling me and thanking me for fixing their gun, helping them fix. I didn't fix it, for telling them how to fix their gun because nobody could figure it out. I know, Rock Island, they say 200 round break-in period, but that's crazy. But we're talking about the Rock Island VRPA-40 pump shotgun, and if you want it to function a lot nicer and smoother and have a smooth slide like this, you got to file that magazine down like I showed you. And this is the Winchester Defender. They don't even make this gun anymore, but I got this. I bought this gun back in like 1994 or 1993. Maybe 92. I don't know. It's been a long time with the side saddle. I like this Winchester Defender a lot. They don't make them anymore. It's too bad. But I wanted to show you. How easy your gun will slide. Your gun should slide like this. It should pump like that, real easy. And the reason it's not is the magazine. I know that's what the problem is. So if you want to fix your gun for free, I shouldn't say guarantee, but I know that your problem is this little tab, these little tabs on it. So, if you want to call me and talk, just shoot the breeze, see how things are out here in Montana, go for it. I don't have a problem. Like I said, I have a link in every video to my website. But now, I'm going to show you something else. The oils that I use this Lucas grease. This is phenomenal. I mean, you buy this I can only find at Cabela's. Okay, the grease I find at Cabela's. The Lucas oil, right here, I'm going to make sure I get it right. Lucas oil, it has this little needle on top, so you could put it on your gun, on all the moving parts. And then Lucas, it's called CLP, which is Cleans, Lubricates, Protects. Use this first. So first is this. Second is the grease. And third is the oil. So if you take your gun apart, because I watched a video how you take that whole trigger mag apart, a trigger assembly. Oh man, that gun is amazing. And within a minute you could have your gun apart. That's impressive. You can clean your bolt group. I was impressed how fast that gun comes apart. Man, I watched it, a couple takedown videos on that. That is so impressive. So, you want to put this grease, this Lucas grease on your bolt assembly first. After you do that, this second. But clean everything with this. You could just clean your gun with this and walk away. But why? When the grease will stay, and then after you put the grease on, you massage it over your bolt really nice. Then you put this on your bolt and wipe it all in really good. And now that gun will stay like functioning perfect when you go to need it. If you go to need it or have to use it, or the next time you take it out to shoot. And the cool thing about this is it won't dissipate. It won't, like some of the rem oils, they dry up, or some of the gun oils that are out there, they will like calcify. Like I noticed when I bought my one gun for my daughter from Smith & Wesson, the oil turned like crazy glue, like dried, like super glue. and the D10 wouldn't work, the safety wouldn't flip off, so I had to take the bolt in the firing pin actually wouldn't fire because it froze, like glue, like super glue. So I had to take the bolt out, take the pin out, the firing pin, wipe it all down, clean it, and I used all this, and it made a difference cleaning the firing pin, and it functions in any weather. So it's really vital that you use this stuff on your gun. I mean, if you can't find the grease, at least get this, O'Reilly's. And this at O'Reilly's. Maybe your O'Reilly sells this grease, ours doesn't. But you can order all of that online if you want. So, you guys are really lucky with the VRPA-40 pump, Rock Island shotgun, because you have a quick, simple fix. File that magazine down, and you're golden. I mean, you're lucky. Everybody else with the other guns, you know, they're all sending them out to get repaired from Rock Island. They get them back. They still don't function right. They're mad. They're upset because they're spending all this money on gunsmithing now to get the gas ports drilled out. I'm the only one. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who has it figured out with zero gunsmithing, with real simple fixes. So I would like now, since I showed you guys this, to hit that subscribe button, because I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers. Montana Johns, I started taking people shooting guns, and what happened is I started shooting guns and doing this as a shooting video, or you know, shooting videos, and but now it's going to be everything. I mean, from A to Z. It's very broad. And what I do in my Montana Johns videos, I put free t-shirt giveaways like this from time to time. So you got to be really, like, watch closely, because I sneak a t-shirt contest in occasionally from time to time. So if you're not watching closely, you will not get that. And what I was going to say is, make sure you subscribe, because I want to get 1,000 subscribers so I can do live shooting. I'm going to do live shooting videos, me shooting guns live out here in the great outdoors of Montana. So hit that subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, click that bell right now, and hit the like button. If you want to call me and tell me thank you for fixing your gun, actually I didn't fix it, but if you want to call me, I don't care, call me. I don't mind at all. I have unlimited minutes, I work for myself, I do my own things. I fix almost everything I own. I don't call anybody for anything, pretty much. And what else do I want to say? So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I want to get some really, and I'm going to, once I hit the 1,000 mark, I'm going to post ahead of time, like give you guys a couple days notice, let you know when I'm going to go out shooting guns live. And when I shoot those propane tanks, I'm going to have 20-pound propane bottles. I'm going to shoot and blow them up. I'm going to have a fire going next to them, so when I shoot them, 20 pounds of propane is going to go through the air. It'll be an explosion the size of your house. It's going to be pretty cool. A lot of fun shooting stuff out here in Montana. So remember, thank you to all the men and women who serve our country. Thank you so much for the ultimate sacrifice. And also, remember this. God bless America, everybody. Thank you for watching, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.
There ain't